What's up, y'all? As y'all probably already seen from the title that we're gonna be making green beans today. Listen, y'all be making it real stringy out there and we can't be having that. So I'm gonna teach y'all how to make it the right way, and we making it with bacon today. So if you don't eat pork, don't worry. You can still use this recipe because you can eat it with smoked turkey necks or some kind of other smoked meat, okay? So without further ado, let's get into this food. Alright, y'all, so first things first, we're going to go ahead and cut this onion up. Now, usually I use like a half of an onion, but I'm going to use this whole onion today. So we just going to dice this onion down, and then we just going to set it aside so we can cut up some bacon. Now, I usually hate to cut onions, as y'all probably already know, because it makes me cry every single time. But I find if you move quicker that you don't have to worry about that. Alright, so I just like to chop it down like this first. And then cut it this way twice. You can usually get like an easy chop once you do that. I can already feel it. I feel it already. Comment below if y'all eyes be burning when y'all be cutting onions too, cause it just be ridiculous. And so I just like to go in like this just to get, you know, a little bit of a finer cut. Y'all don't have to do this. I mean, it just depends on how big or how small you like your dice, or you like your onions, or, you know, whatever. Okay, if y'all wondering if them onions made me cry, yes it did. But I'm not going to let y'all keep seeing me like that, okay? That's just not about to happen. So we got these onions cut. I'm really about to go put them away because they still burn in my eyes sitting here. So yeah. Alright, so we got some red potatoes here. Y'all can go ahead and use any kind of potatoes y'all like, or whatever you have in your kitchen or whatever. So we just gonna cut them like this, basically in half, and then one more time like that, okay? That's the gist of it. Alright, I already cleaned these off, but normally after I cut them I just like to give it another rinse and rinse them off again. We just gonna go ahead and cut all of these. Alright, so we done cutting up the potatoes. Obviously if you have some bigger potatoes, you want to kind of just make them a little bit smaller, just so they can all kind of be like the same size and cook at the same pace, rate, or whatever. Alright, so we want to go ahead and put these back into the pot. We want to put these in a bowl and then rinse them off like I said again. And I'm pretty much done cutting the veggies. If you want to cut up some garlic at this point, you can go ahead and start cutting up your garlic. I'm gonna use minced garlic today because I don't feel like doing all that. And I'm about to cut up some bacon. Alright, so we have about a whole pack of bacon here, about a pound of bacon. Now, for those of you who don't eat pork, you can just use some smoked turkey necks or pretty much any kind of smoked meat that you like. You can go ahead and use that. Now I'm just gonna make some slices like this. Alright, so this is what we got, y'all. And I usually like to kind of just break it up a little bit, you know, just so it just doesn't all cook all together and stuck together. And then we're going to take this over to our Dutch oven. If you do not have a Dutch oven, do not worry. Just use a big pot or big pan. It don't matter. Alright, so we have this pot on medium heat. We're just going to add our bacon. This is about the texture that I like, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and add my onions. It's already smelling fine in this house. And there ain't even nothing in here but onions and bacon. So you do want to go ahead and turn the heat all the way down so you don't kind of burn your onions. So we're going to go in with 2 teaspoons of garlic. Alright, so then we're going to go in with a teaspoon of better than bouillon, just to give it extra flavor for that chicken broth. Then we just gonna break that down. And next we're gonna go in with about 4 cups of chicken broth. But y'all, this beef broth today, because this all I got, but y'all gonna use chicken broth. Alright? Just don't. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go ahead and bring this to a boil, and then that's when we're gonna add the green beans. While we wait on that to go ahead and start boiling, I wanted to let y'all know I am using my green beans that I had froze. So I already picked and peeled and cleaned and froze these. So if y'all want a video on how to pick and peel and clean them, just let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, so just wanted to let y'all know the reason why they frozen. So now we're gonna go ahead and add our green beans now that we got it to a boil. And we just gonna let these cook for about 15 minutes before we add in our potatoes. So we're gonna go ahead and cover this for 15 minutes, and we have this on medium heat. Alright, so it's been about 15 minutes. Now we're gonna start seasoning this, y'all. We're gonna add some seasoning salt. Okay, some black pepper, some garlic powder, and some smoked paprika, okay? Not too much. So now we're gonna go in with our red potatoes. Gonna put the lid back on and let this simmer for about 15 to 20 more minutes. So it's been about 20 minutes. Let's check the potatoes. So I want my potatoes to be a little bit softer than this, so I'm gonna leave it in for about 10 more minutes. We're gonna add a half a stick of butter, and then we're gonna let this cook for about 10 more minutes. All right, let's test it again. Check those potatoes. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah. All right. So what y'all want to do is go ahead and give it a little taste test. Make sure it's good. Make sure you don't need no more flavor. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we good on the flavor. Yeah, so we're gonna turn that off and we're gonna plate this. Let's get straight into it because y'all just seen it. When it's hot, I know it's gonna be fire too. I don't want to burn my tongue because y'all know when y'all burn your tongue, you can't taste nothing after that. Nothing. I'm not even being extra the way. Did I even bite the potato? Like the way that the potato just melted? This don't make no sense. Nope, I'm gonna take this down. Y'all, this is how it came out. Do not forget that the grocery list is in the description below. And as always, y'all, let me know what y'all want to cook, what y'all want to see, what y'all want to learn. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.
Hit that subscribe button.